All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be working on our speaking, where we are going to be talking about successes and failures that we may have had throughout our lives. I'll be sharing a sheet with you here in the next little bit. That we'll be going over questions on. So that's basically what we'll be doing. I have a lot of questions that we'll be taking a look at, and we'll go through and answer them. As you answer them, I'll give you some tips and whatnot that you can use on improving your language and areas that you may have made a mistake. Okay. Very good. Let's see who we have in class right now. Hi there, Ali. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Good to see you in class.
Good to see you as well.
All right, how about Amparo? Hi there, Amparo. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thank you.
Hi there.
What about you?
I'm doing okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's see. How about? Let's see here. Elena. Hi. How are you?
Hello,
Hi.
I'm fine.
Great. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
Okay. And how about Rafa? Hi, Rafa. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Long time no see you.
Yeah. Good seeing you again as well. Excellent. All right. Give me 1 second here, you guys. My thing has to open up. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I may have added the link in the class material section. I can't remember if I did. But give me 1 second as this is opening up here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this topic is here. You can have it open up on your own screen. There are some vocabulary words and things like that you can go over if you would like. Okay, but we won't be going over them at this time. All right, very good. Let's see. We also have Herman. Hi, Herman. How are you?
Hello, Chad. I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Welcome to class. Herman,
you.
where are you from?
I'm from Chile.
From Chile. Okay, great. Artem, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Good. Artem, please mute your microphone when you're typing.
Oh.
Because that's what we hear as you're going. Okay. So, Artem, where are you from?
I'm from Russia, Moscow.
Okay, from Russia. Awesome. All right, good to have you here.
Yeah.
And Simone, how are you? Hello, Simone. All right, your microphone is now muted. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get going. Ali, we're going to start off with you. And we'll be going through you guys and answering these questions that are here. We'll probably be doing 1 or 2 people per question. This is your time to speak as much as you can. We'll probably do about 1 to 2 minutes of speaking, and then I'll go through and give you some instruction on what you can improve on. All right. If you go too long, I'll probably end up cutting you off. Okay. Just be mindful that there are other people here in class. So Ali, first question here. Okay, for you, how would you define success? What does success equal or mean for you in your life?
Success, it depends on you. If you achieve your goals, what you want in your life, maybe what make you happy.
Okay.
If you can get all of things what you want, it's success for a person, I think.
Okay.
Maybe you want a career, maybe you want to be rich, you want a good job, or I don't know, maybe good family for
Okay.
yourself. Uh, things
And,
are like make you happy, maybe.
okay. And what's for you? What is success? So like for you personal in your life. So if you accomplish these things, you'll say, "Wow, I've been successful."
Yeah, I have a good job and I have a good career, and I think I am successful in my
Okay.
life.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's take a look at a couple things here. Your grammar was pretty good as you were speaking. Um, I would take a look at the first sentence there. You said all of things what you want. Okay. So you're talking about getting or acquiring. Okay. Now instead of saying what you want, we're going to say that all of the things, and we need the in front of things. Okay. So we need to say all of the things. Then we're going to say that you want instead of what you want, that you want. Okay. Last thing there, watch out for your rolling your R on career instead of saying career, career. Okay, give me a good R there on that one. For the most part, your R's were pretty good as you were speaking. Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Amparo, same question. So in looking at your life, okay, if at the end of your life, if you were to say you were successful or you had a successful life, what would your life look like? What's success for you? How would you define it?
For me, it's to enjoy every single thing that you do. Even it is a small thing, if you can develop in the way that you want. It's for me success. Um, to get a degree in the university, to get a job, to learn small things every day. I think that all of them are part of your success in your life. To have a family to enjoy with that, even when you have troubles in order to get your goals. I think all of them is just they are part of your success.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's take a look here. Pretty good pronunciations as you were going through. Your grammar. All right, so let's take a look here. On that first sentence, okay, even it is a small thing, okay? If you want to say even,
Yeah,
you
the
need to
order
say
again.
even if. You can say it is even a small thing, but here in this particular sentence, you can start off with even, but you need to say even if or even though. Okay, so saying even if or even though is okay in that particular sentence because you're saying it depends on what you want, what you're looking for, even if it is a small thing. In that case, yes, we can start off with the adverb. Okay, all right. Okay, next one is a fairly common mistake, saying it for me is a success. Okay, switch that because you're using the pronoun before you're telling me what it is. Okay, so in this section, so learning about small things, this out of the other, is saying it for me, or you could say instead of it, okay, because you're referring to many things, it might be that. That is a success for me. Okay, or this would be a success, something like that, instead of using the word it. Okay, or but yeah, so maybe changing for me to the end. Okay, so saying that is a success for me, or that would be a success for me, something like that would be okay. And then the last one, you said to have a family, to enjoy with that. Okay? So whenever you use the word enjoy, remember you have to tell me what you are enjoying.
Okay.
Okay? So how could you correct that? Enjoy what with, and then I would change that to them.
Enjoy the moment with them.
What's that?
Enjoy the moment with them.
Yeah, you can enjoy the moment, to enjoy life with them, to enjoy good times. Okay, so yeah, any of those would work. So the moment, life, good times, enjoy memories, okay, or enjoy making memories, something like that. Okay, yeah, if you are going to use a verb after enjoy, you're going to have to use it in gerund form, okay?
Okay.
All right, great.
Can you write the corrections in the Google Chat, because the Berlin is just like
Oh, is it being...
the half of the information it's able
Yeah.
to.
All right, let's switch over to Google here.
Thank you.
Yeah, give me 1 second. So we're here. Okay, and so we had even if that would be a success. Whoops. Success for me, and enjoy. Okay, what? Okay, with them. Okay, so you could say the moment.
Enjoy sharing with them also.
Yeah, you can say enjoy sharing.
Okay.
Sharing with them. Okay, something like that. But yeah, you have to tell me what you are enjoying. Okay. Good. All right. Great. Let's go to Artem.
Yes.
All right, Artem. Let's see here. Okay. In your life or in your culture, okay, how do you measure success? How is success measured for you and your family, or in your culture there in Russia?
I don't know how it was already mentioned. It depends on the exact person, but the most common in Russia, for example, to measure success people by their job or their welfare or their car, for example, house, things like this.
Okay. Okay. And for you in your life, okay, when you're done with everything, how would you measure your success? What would make you say that you were successful? Same things, your cars, job, things like that, or other things?
I suppose, yes, that for me the most important thing is success. Anyway, it's money.
Okay. Okay. Many ways, it's money. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. All right. Very good. Let's take a look here. Okay. So first up, you said how to measure success people. Okay. So success is going to be a noun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Success is a noun. What would be the adjective? Because people in this sentence is the noun. How would we make success into an adjective?
Successful.
Yeah, successful people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, successful people. Okay, so how to measure successful people. Good. The last one you said, in many ways,
yeah, I haven't told this. I told anyway, it's money.
Okay.
Anyway, I know that it's not right. Yeah.
That wouldn't be the part that's incorrect. You can say in many ways. You can say in any way. Anyway, either one is fine. So that's not the issue. And when you say when you're saying that, you wouldn't say I've told. It would be I said.
Okay.
So I said instead of I told. You tell someone, you say something.
Okay.
Okay. So here you want to say I didn't say that. I said this. Okay. But that's not the issue. The issue is I would probably add the modal would here. Okay. So anyway, it would be money. Okay. So because my question was how would you? So if at the end of your life, how would you measure your success? What would you say? Okay, so if I'm asking a question that has that modal in there, your answer needs to reflect my question.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, so in many ways, it would be money.
Okay.
Okay, all right, very good, thank you. Okay, let's see, Elena. Okay. Elena, who is the most successful person you know, and what did they do to become so successful?
These are very difficult questions. I don't know. But mm, I don't know. But a lot of times when you see people around you, normal people, my workmates, so for example, I think, oh, how successful is he or she? Because they have a family and they seem to be very happy with it and with their jobs. And um, I don't know, sometimes it seems uh, like people around you have a almost perfect life and is very successful. But if you look at you, um, well, I see that my life is more or less similar um, to them, to their, and so I don't know. I don't know who is the most successful person I know, but I sometimes envy some people, and in fact, later I think I are as successful as they.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. Okay, good. Let's take a look here. All right, your pronunciation was pretty good. The only word I would watch out for is the word you, making sure you're not saying Jew, but eu, you. Okay.
You.
All right. Okay, so starting at the top here, you said, I think, oh, how successful is he or she? Okay. So when we are thinking something, okay, like this, we want to flip the subject and the verb. Okay, instead of saying, is he or she? Oh, how successful
Oh,
she is, or oh, how successful he or
yes.
she is. Okay,
Mm,
so
yes.
flip that around. Okay, he or she is. Right. Next one. My life is similar to them. Okay, to their. All right. So what we want to use is theirs.
Yes.
Okay, my
Um,
life is similar to theirs. Okay. Or you could actually say to their life. Okay, we don't want to say them because you're not referring. You wouldn't be referring to their life. So you're comparing your life to their life. So if you were to say I, then you could say I am similar to them. That would work. But we're not comparing you as a person. You're comparing the word life to their life, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the last one you said, at least from what I heard, you said I are successful as they. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're conjugating the verb to be correctly. Okay. Now, based on what we just went over and the other one, how would I correct that last one? Okay, so we're not comparing life, we're comparing you. How would I correct that last sentence?
Mm, I am as successful as them.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, I am as successful as them.
Okay.
Okay, now if you wanted to use they, you have to say, I am as successful as they
As
are.
they are. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you could end with them. I am as successful as them, or I am as successful as they are. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
good job. All right, thank you. All right, let's go to Herman. All right, Herman, who is the most successful person you know, and how did they become so successful?
Um, I think the most successful person that I know is my big brother.
Mm-hmm.
He is a very hard worker. Also, he has his goals very clear all the time in his mind, and he pursued his objectives. He has a great family with 2 children, a wife. They are in love, and he has a very good job. They pay great money for his job. Also, he has a good career. He is healthy. He is a nice person. I think he is very successful.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's take a look here. Give me 1 second. Whoops. There we go. Okay. All right. So, pronunciation-wise, watch out for the word very. Okay. So instead of saying berry, your R is okay, but your V, make sure you're saying v, very. Okay. That was the only one that kind of really jumped out at me, right? Okay. So starting up at the top here, he said also he has his goal very clear in his mind. Okay, first up, we cannot start off a sentence with the word also. It is an adverb, and we want to follow the formula: subject plus verb plus direct object plus complement. Okay, so if we were going to follow this formula, how would we correct that first sentence? What do you think, Herman?
He has his goal very clear in his mind also.
Okay. Also, I would probably place in between our subject and our verb. Okay. He also has his goal.
Of course, yes. Sorry.
Very clear in his mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay. He also has his goal, is what I would say. Okay. Let's see here. That would work. Okay. He also has his goal very clear in his mind. Okay. Probably the best way that we would say that as native speakers is saying his goal is very clear, or yeah, his goal is very clear in his mind. Okay, that would probably be the natural way that I would say that.
Okay.
Okay, instead of saying he has it. But if you were to say that, he also has his goal very clear in his mind, there's nothing really wrong with that. It's just not as natural. So his goal is very clear in his mind. That would probably be the most natural way for me to say that. Okay. All right. He has a family with 2 children. Okay. Children is already plural, so we don't need an S.
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
Okay. No problem. And okay, the last one, job and career are the same. Okay. So when you're thinking in your mind carrera, it's different. Okay. So career for us, when you're thinking carrera, it's more like a degree. Okay.
Okay.
Carrera. Whoops. Carrera. Okay. I spelled that wrong. Yeah, I did. Carrera. Okay. That is more like a degree. So that's what you go to school to get. Okay. You get your degree or you get your diploma. Okay. So he has a really good degree, which helps him get a good job. Okay. But in English, when you say the word career and job are the same thing.
Okay. Got
okay.
It.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yes.
All right, man. Nice job. Great. Let's go to Rafa. All right, Rafa. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, let's do the same one. Rafa, who is the most successful person you know, and how did they become so successful?
In relation with this question, I was thinking about one very close friend of mine called Pablo. Pablo is a guy around 40 years old. I think he has his goals in a very good order. They had a good job. Also, he has his family, but also he has enough time to enjoy themselves, enjoy with the family, enjoy with him. Also, he has many time to do different things like meditation, and also he has a lot of deep spiritual sense of the life. For this reason, I think he is so happy, so success, because they look beyond the mirror, what is happening in his life. They don't have so engaged with the reality. Always he's thinking in other things, spiritual things, and always he's smiling. Even though he has a lot of problems in their daily life, he has always a very good advice to you. Also, he looks like the future could be better than right now. For the reason he cope the frustration and the difficulties of daily life with another spirit. For this reason, I think he's the most successful person I know.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, because success isn't necessarily how much money you make, right? Okay,
Yeah.
you can be successful at life by being a great person. Okay, by being a great person. Very cool. All right, let's take a look here. First up, okay, instead of calling someone, Pablo, we usually say named.
Named.
Okay, named Pablo. Okay. Okay. Next up, you said, I think he has his goals in a very good order. Okay, so Spanish speakers, Italian speakers, French speakers, Portuguese speakers out there, whenever you want to say in a very good order, or in a good way, or in a bad way, or something like that, that's a hint for you that you need to use an adverb. Okay, because what do adverbs do? They describe how something is done. Okay, or they modify a verb. Okay, so okay, you could, or you can, in this case as well, you could use an adjective as well. You could say he has orderly, or his goals are very ordered. Okay, or something like that. Okay, but instead of saying in a very good order, okay, you could say, let's see here. I think his goals are orderly. Okay, something like that. Or he has his goals. He has straight goals, or he has yeah, something like that. Probably, if I was saying this in a natural way, okay, he has his goals in order, is how I would say that. Okay.
Fine. Okay. I got
Has his goals in order. Okay. A saying that we have for that is, he has his ducks in a row. It means the exact same thing. He has his ducks in a row. Okay, meaning that his life is pretty straight. Okay, he has his priorities straight. Okay, would be another way to say that. He has his priorities straight. Okay. Okay, pronunciation of the word enough. Okay,
Enough.
That's enough instead of enough. Okay, give me a good F there at the end. Okay.
Enough.
Okay, now, good. Next one, he has enough time, enjoy with his family. So you would need to say to enjoy. Okay, he has enough time to enjoy. Now, I also need to know what. Okay, so when we use enjoy, you have to tell me what he is enjoying. Okay, he has enough time to enjoy. Now here you can say being with his family. He has enough time to enjoy spending time with his family. So I could say being, I could say spending but I need something else after enjoy. Okay, because we can't just leave enjoy hanging out there all by itself. Okay. Next one here. You said also he has a deep spiritual sense of the life. Okay. We cannot start our sentences off with also or always or even if it's being used as an adverb. Okay. So here we would need to say he also has. Okay. And then life. Life does not require the. Okay. So he also has a deep spiritual sense of life. Okay. So of life without the. Okay. No need to say the life. Okay. Next one here. Okay, so last one. So we're doing always. So he always is thinking in spiritual things. Okay, is what it should be. But after think, okay, we can't use the prepositions in, to, or on. Okay, on in some rare cases, but we typically want to use about and of. Okay, so he is always thinking about spiritual things is how that sentence should be. He is always thinking about spiritual things. Okay, now for those of you who are wondering, well, why isn't always in between our subject and verb? Okay, well, number one, okay, our adverbs usually go after the verb to be. Okay. Number two, we have two verbs in a row here. We have the verb to be plus the gerund form of thinking. In this case, whenever you have a, what I would say, a modal, okay, so will or can or would or have to, need to, okay, your adverb is going to go in between them. Okay, so in this case, not only because it's the verb to be, but it's because we have two verbs in a row, it's going to go after the first verb. So he is always thinking about spiritual things. Okay, and let's see. Okay, this one here, he has always, so we need to switch this one now because we only have one verb. So he always has. Okay, always has in this case because there's only one verb. Okay, he always has a very good advice to you. Okay, so with advice it is non-count, so we can't use the article a. Okay, so it would just be he always has very good advice, and instead of to you, it's going to be for you. Okay. All right. Okay.
Chad,
yes.
I have a question.
Sure. What's your question?
Yes. You said I have a friend called Pablo. Well, I would have said called, but so it's named, but it's just with people or with places or other things as well.
With places, you can probably say called. There's a place that I visit called this, but when you're talking about people, we say named.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I have a friend named, so on and so forth.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So that's the best way to say that. Okay. Will we understand you if you say called? Yes. It's not the end of the world if you say called. Okay. It's not like we're going, wait, what? You called him that? No. Yeah, it's okay. You can say that, and it's not the end of the world, right? Okay. All right. Very good. Simone, is your microphone working?
Yes. Sorry.
Hi there. It's okay. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine. Thank you. And you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Simone, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Excellent. What part?
North of Brazil. Very hot place.
Okay. Past Recife?
Yes. Close.
Okay, close by. Good. All right. Okay, this is your question here. What has been your greatest success?
Okay, I think when it comes to working, my greatest success was to manage to stay in the same company for 15 years
Wow.
as a journalist. Yes, I worked as a journalist in this newspaper for 15 years, and I started when I was a student. And 1 year after, I was editor, and it was really amazing. And I quit to travel for 1 year, and now I'm talking about my personal success because I managed to working with little money for 1 year, and I could learn a lot of priceless things, if you ask me, about how to be humble, how to live without much money, without car, without these things I have here in my country. And also I could give more value to my family and friends, because when you are far away, you can see the bigger picture. You can think, oh my gosh, they are important to me, and sometimes I just don't say I love you or you are important to me, things like that. So two very successful things in my life about my job and about this experience.
Cool. All right. Great job. Good. All right. Let's take a look here. All righty. Okay. So first up, okay, take a look at the question. The question is written in
Okay,
present
present
perfect.
perfect.
Okay. So when we give our answer, use present perfect. And so instead of saying my greatest success was, my greatest success has been.
Has been la 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 so far.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay. 1 year after, I was an editor. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, here, we can say I became.
Okay.
Okay? I became an editor instead of
Mhm.
I was, because we use the word become as changing into, from going one thing to another. Okay, so I became an editor would probably be the better verb. Next one here, I managed to working with little money.
To work.
Yep, to work. Okay. To manage to work. Now, work with little money. Now, okay, so if I were to say this, it would mean that the company that I was managing did not have a lot of money. Okay. Now, this is what my question is. Did you mean that you managed to live life on little money, or
Yes.
you get paid a small salary?
No, actually, I think I've said that I managed to live with little money because I
Okay.
wasn't working.
Okay, that's what you said next. You said I managed to working with little money and live on less money and things like that. That's why I wanted to question it. Okay, so yeah, so here, because you said both of them. All right, so here I would probably say I managed to live on. So we live on very little money.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, live on very little money. Okay, all right. So that means that your daily life, in your daily life, you used very little money. Okay. Next one, and also I could give more value to my family and friends.
Can I try to fix it?
Yeah. What would you say?
And also I could value more my family and friends.
Okay, almost. What is could in this sentence?
It's a past of can.
Okay, not necessarily, because what comes after could? What do we have there?
Verb.
Another verb. So could would be the past tense if it was all by itself, but since it's not by itself, it's a modal.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and so since it is a modal, we're going to take also and we're going to stick it after could. I could also give.
Okay.
Okay, more value to my family. Okay, I could also. Now, I could also give. Instead of saying to my family, because that if you're saying give more value to your family, you're saying my family is worth $45 million. Okay, that's giving value to your family. Okay?
Okay.
Now we can place value on the relationship with my family. Okay, so that's probably what we want to say. Place more value on the relationship with my family. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Good job. All right. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. Cool.
Teacher.
Yeah.
A question. 1 year after is okay, or 1 year later, or afterwards?
Oh yeah. I think she probably said that. So 1 year. It depends on what you're referring to. If you're referring to something in the past, you would say 1 year after becoming an editor, I did this. Okay. But if you're referring to let's see, afterward, okay, I'm going to do this. Or after the class, if you add a noun like that, you can say after. Okay, after the class, I'll do this. But in this instance, you wouldn't say later. So I forget the context of what you said. I was typing furiously, and so I missed something.
You write there. You
Did I
wrote
write?
there.
Oh, 1 year after I was an editor. Oh, okay. Okay, so 1 year after living there,
No,
I became an.
After
Yeah.
I started my
working.
job.
Okay, or 1 year after I started. Yeah, you would have to add something after that. Okay, so you can't just say 1 year after. You can say 1 year later, like you said. That's a good catch, Amparo. I didn't catch that one. So 1 year later, I became an editor.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
But if I say after, I have to say after what?
You have to say after what? Yeah, you have to tell me what came after. Okay? So 1 year after starting there, I became an editor. Okay? Or to avoid that, like Amparo said, you could say 1 year later.
1 year later.
Okay?
Great, Amparo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job. See, I make mistakes too. Very good. Okay. It's okay. Nice job. Good job, you guys. Okay, let's go to Ali. Ali, how about you? What has been your greatest success?
I think my greatest success has been when after university, I joined an exam about my work, and I joined an exam and I passed the exam my first time. It was a very difficult exam.
What exam was it?
It's about accountancy, my current work now.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
You have before you get certificate, you have to work as intern 3 years in my country. And if you want to start your intern process, you have to pass an exam, very difficult exam. And many people fail that exam. I think in my city, I was only one passed that exam that time.
Okay. Hey, cool. All right, let's take a look here. Good for you, by the way. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Good work. All right, let's see here. So first up, you said I joined, so I believe after university or something like that, you said I joined an exam about my work. Okay. Instead of about, we're going to say for.
Yeah.
Okay. And we probably don't need the positional pronoun here, my. You could say for work. Okay, I joined an exam for work or for my job or something like that instead of for my work. Okay, it would probably sound just a touch better. Okay. The next thing here, instead of saying accountancy, the word is accounting.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's the name of your job. Okay, it's accounting. You are an accountant. The job is called accounting.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, before you get certificate. Okay, now here after get we want to add your. Before you get your certificate.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to take an exam. Okay, let's see here. In my city, I was only one that passed the exam. So a couple things with passed. Remember, it's instead of passed, it's passed. Add that T sound there. Okay, and then in my city, I was the only one. Okay, so you need to add the article the there. So the only one. Okay, and then we're going to say who passed.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the exam. Okay, on your first try or something like that. So in my city, I was the only one who passed the exam. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. Nice job, Ali. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Amparo. Okay. Okay. Amparo, what part does luck play in success? What do you think?
I think that luck doesn't play anything in success. That depends on you, on what you want to do, and all the effort that you can make in order to get your goals. And I don't think that you have to be wasting time, waiting for a good luck in order to or blame to the luck what you get or not. That depends on you and your effort, and that's all.
Okay. All right, very good. Let's take a look here. Okay. First up, you said the luck doesn't play anything in success. Okay. You want to say any part. Okay, so take it right from the answer. Luck doesn't play any part in the success. Okay, or take it right from the question, not the answer. Next one, the effort you can make to get your goals. Okay, now we give effort. Okay, so it depends on the effort you give. Okay, to get your goals or to reach your goals is probably what I would say. Okay, so the effort you give to reach your goals. That feels a little bit more natural to me to say it that way.
But you said make an effort. That's right.
Give effort.
Get effort.
Okay, you can give effort. You can put forth effort. You can, yeah, we typically say give. And I'm pushing against my Spanish side right here right now. I'm going, wait a minute, make effort does sound pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, and I'm going, okay, let me think about this. And I'm thinking about the times that I've used it. And I'm going, yeah, it does. Yeah, so yeah, but it is give. You give effort.
Okay.
Okay. And okay, waiting for luck, good luck. Okay, or waiting for, yeah. So we wouldn't say a good luck. Okay, it would just be good luck or waiting for good luck or waiting for luck, something like that, without a. Okay. All right. Good. Okay, let's go to Artem. Artem,
Yes.
what part does luck play in success? What do you think?
I think that it's very crucial. No, I'll rephrase it. I think that luck is very crucial in success because I suppose that it's very important to be. We call it in Russia to be in the right place in right time at right time. Yes, it's very important. And for example, some things in life of my friend with uh, because they became successful people. It was because of, I don't know, maybe because only because of their life. Yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. Nice job, by the way. Good sentence. Good sentences here. The only thing that I heard, it was a little rough. Your microphone may be a little close to your mouth, but I could understand most everything of what you were saying. Now, what I'm doing with my Russian students, I'm trying something out new. I'm trying a new method of teaching articles because, as you know, in Russian, Ukrainian, and whatnot, you guys don't have articles.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're always like, oh, why do you guys have articles? They suck. Okay, well, I want you to stop thinking about using articles in front of nouns, but using them after prepositions. Okay, so don't let nouns be the trigger for your the use of the article. Let the preposition be. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that after every preposition we are going to have a noun, but in most cases we do. Okay. Now, there's going to be other times when we use an article that that does not have a preposition. But what I'm trying to do is reduce that amount of time. So, meaning that trying to have you guys use more articles, or after you say a preposition like in or at, go, oh, those are prepositions. I might need an article after that, right? Because you do in this instance, because we have the same saying: in the right place at the right time. Okay, so start trying to use the prepositions as triggers for you. Okay, because everything else that you said, from what I heard, was pretty good. I didn't hear any other mistakes. You can probably work on your TH pronunciations a little bit. Okay, but here, yeah, we do want to say in the right place, okay, at the right time. Okay, so use that. Use prepositions as triggers to start using articles. Okay, all right, man, nice job. Great, let's go to Elena. All right. Okay, Elena, does success make a person happy? Is that the only thing that makes someone happy, is what they're really getting at?
If your goal is to be happy, of course, success is exactly the same as happiness. If you define success as having money or fame, of course not. I don't think wealthy people is happier than not so wealthy people. If you don't have any money, it's very difficult for you to be happy, of course. So it depends on how you define success. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, dang it. I totally just pressed the wrong thing and erased what I had on my notepad. Crapola. Okay. Dang it. Sorry. So the last thing that I remember. Yeah, I know. Funny. Okay. So first up, jeez. This is why I write everything down, because I can't remember everything. You only had two here. Yes. Now I remember. Okay. So you said depend of and people is. Okay.
Oh.
So you said, oops, people is. Okay. So first up, instead of saying depend of, it depends on.
Yes.
Okay. And depends on your definition of success. Okay. Now your other sentence, you said, okay, I don't think wealthy people is happier.
Yes, I understand that.
Okay. Are. So people are, right?
Yes, of course.
People are. Okay, very good. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming in. I'll be doing some more speaking class. I had an issue with my computer at the very beginning of class, and it was terrible trying to make it in on time. But anyway, so I'll try and do better. Have it up and running. See if I have any problems with it beforehand. But yeah, thank you for coming in. I should have some more classes next week. And I know I have some tomorrow, a speaking class and then reading classes and whatnot. So I'll see you guys then, okay?
Teacher,
Okay.
take care.
All right,
Okay.
everybody.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
coming in. We'll
Bye,
see you.
guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Don't forget to use the time to terms. Okay.